Hi, I'm Beverly Chester, a FirstNet consultant, here to talk about the National Public Safety Broadband Network project. Today's lecture will be about the project, what are the public health benefits, where do we see potential impacts, what are the potential outcomes, and how do we plan to mitigate negative impacts. The National Public Safety Broadband Network is national, it's non-localized, it crosses state lines, and it's universal. It's for public safety responders such as EMS, firefighters, police, and emergency room staff that are waiting for incoming patients. And it's a broadband network. It has Wi-Fi capabilities as opposed to the current system, which utilizes radio frequencies. So this system is cell phone towers that will emit Wi-Fi, broadband network that is solely for the use of public safety officials. It will allow for 21st century tools, new tools, better technology for clearer communication and faster transmission of data. And the ultimate goal is to save lives and protect citizens. The benefits are faster response times as information can pass unadulterated, and on this isolated network there will be no clogging of information. It can cross state lines faster, and we can utilize video and image capabilities as opposed to only audio. And because it's isolated to public safety use only, the public can't tap into it, and there will be faster transmission of data. The areas that we expect to see health impact are socioeconomic in the job market, taxes, and housing market, and with drinking water via vegetation removal and construction equipment emissions. So the potential outcomes include the job market, where we expect to see increased jobs offered during the construction, maintenance, and operation phases. Taxes are likely to increase simply to pay for the system. And the housing market can see an improvement where faster response times create a safer neighborhood and people would want to buy more houses there. Or cell towers are considered unaesthetic, and there's a suspicion that the emission of electromagnetic waves would be considered unhealthy for living too close or too close a proximity, so people might not buy houses in those areas near cell phone towers. As far as vegetation removal, it's likely to promote chemical flow by loosening up the soil and no longer having the soil root bound by vegetation. The latent chemicals such as pesticides and herbicides would then be free to flow into the groundwater and into the drinking water sources. And also the soil being loose would then flow with the water into rivers and establish more silt in the rivers and likely promote more flooding. Construction emissions are from leaking oil and gasoline, which would likely flow into the rivers via groundwater as well. Our mitigation plans for these issues are, for the job market, we would prioritize Ohioans first for temporary and permanent jobs. We would keep records of all Ohioan employment. For taxes, there's already a public and private partnership between the United States government and AT&T. So we would enhance that partnership or establish similar but new ones that would completely eliminate taxes for the average citizen. So for example, this U.S. government and AT&T contract built the infrastructure for $7 billion. The housing market, we would maintain cell tower distances away from struggling neighborhoods and seek to only improve living conditions. And for vegetation removal and the construction emissions, we've established the Stormwater Pollution Prevention Plan as a way to establish the permits we needed for construction. And so adhering to these plans, we would reestablish vegetation after construction and we would highly monitor all drinking water sources. Thank you and have a good day.